Right, a few of the guys on the forum have asked me for a review of my Kenwood DNX 521 DAB, which I've had fitted as an accessory into my new Tiguan by my Volkswagen dealer. So here's the unit, the Volkswagen startup logo, and it's fully integrated, and as you'll see, it looks fantastic in the dash and works very well. So, as you can see, we've got hard keys down the side for easy operation on the move, rotary volume knob, nice CD DVD drive up the top, and SD card here as well for music playback, which is quite handy on the front. Obviously it's all self-explanatory with what all the different buttons do, so we've got the menu up the top here, and we go in, it's full touchscreen and it's very responsive, and you can drag and drop your favourites onto the top three at the top, and up there obviously we've got navigation, so we'll tap onto that. The navigation is provided by Garmin. It's exactly the same as a handheld, you've probably all seen this. 7-digit postcode, full Europe, really easy to use. So you can put in postcodes or a city and town and road if you didn't have a postcode, or you can put on a point of interest, say for instance like here, look at fuel, it's got all the local petrol stations and they're named by brand, so BP and Merco all in there, and it's got traffic on it as well, live TMC, and you can also put speed cameras onto it, so everything you'd expect. So now we've got the Volkswagen Kenwood iPod lead installed into the glove box with a 30-pin plug on it for iPod, and using the Apple Lightning adapter it will take an iPhone 5 or anything with a Lightning adapter, like newer generation of iPods. A lot of people leaving iPods in their glove box now as like a changer. So we've got iPod here on the screen, and as you can see it will display album art and all the stuff that's on the iPod. Using like the magnifying glass here, we've got the full drill down search, so everything you'd expect there, your playlists, albums, songs, podcasts, and you can search through either alphabetically or by the album or song name, and then obviously you can load that up and it will display again album art and all the track listings that are on it, so it's nice and easy to use and navigate through all your tracks. And then if the track's got individual album art, again there it is. I know some people are quite into their album art, and there we go, now 64. So if we go back onto navigation now, the unit will show whatever you're playing down the bottom below the navigation, or you can bring up split screen and that will give you dual control for when driving along, so you can still control your tracks. Okay, so here we have the DAB hard key, which obviously turns DAB on, digital radio. The unit picks up loads of stations. Here you can see the service list and all the list of what it actually picks up. It gives you a lot more listening choice and better sound quality as well, and there's loads of radio stations out there, and obviously all the road network in the UK is now covered, so it works exceptionally well. TalkSport here is a favourite, for instance, so you can put that in. Being touchscreen, you just literally go back onto the tuner menu and then push and hold a preset and it will save on. And if you lose signal on the DAB, it will switch to FM and seamlessly switches back, so it's very efficient. Okay, so I just want to put a postcode into the unit to show you how quick it is at planning a route and how responsive it is. So we're going to put in Brooklands Motor Museum, which is KT13 OQN. And put that in, and there you go, it gives you a summary of the postcode, and then it gives you a summary of where it is, so that's where we want to go. So press go, and it will calculate it from our position at the moment. So there we go, and then it's time of arrival there. It zooms out the faster you go as you drive along, so you can see more of the roads and displays of road names on the map. It's got traffic as well here, so just check traffic en route. That'll also tell you if there is traffic en route as you're driving along as it changes. You've got the volume knob over here, or the actual steering controls themselves. So you can do volume down or volume up, all on the steering wheel. You hold it down, obviously it will scroll up. You can scroll back a track and forward a track or radio station, depending on what you're listening to. And so there we go for volume up. And if you're driving along and it's too loud, you can press the mute button, and then obviously it will just mute the sound. And of course, part of it being fully integrated with the car is it displays up here on the MDI, so you get the track name or DAB station, and of course you've got the phone button here for accepting or rejecting calls. So here you can just see a slightly closer shot of the MDI, hopefully in focus this time. We've obviously selected on the steering wheel the different things and how they display, so fully integrated. So here's the phone function. Obviously the tail button over here brings up the phone menu. You've got your incoming calls, your missed calls, outgoing calls, and phone book, all the things that you'd expect. So you tap onto your phone book, and obviously you can go through all the contacts. You can scroll up and down through them, or jump alphabetically. It all depends how your contacts are stored in your phone for this. And it's just literally nice and easy to use, intuitive. Tap on the one you want to ring, and it gives you a green button to call them. So it's also got the phone signal up the top, and the battery as well up here, so you can see, if you've even got a signal without having to look at your phone. So it's nice and handy. And then of course you've got the steering wheel control with the telephone button, which you push to answer and hold down to end a call. So it really is hands free. So on this unit, whenever you do the climate controls, it displays the output, which is really good. So you can see the blower here, obviously on the auto and the dual zone side of it, it will display. It displays the temperature and the heated seats on it as well, and blower strength. So it's all there for digital climate control, or climatronic as it's known. So of course it's good to point out as well, it does have an FM and AM tuner built into it as well. So if you're living in the past, you can still get certain frequencies. And like I said, if you're in a low DAB area, it will switch and switch back, but it's there if you need it. So for the factory fit parking sensors, it will work on front and rear. So as you can see, I'm reversing back. With my voiceover, I've taken out the beeps, but you can still obviously hear the factory beeps, and it will do front and back and all the corners, whatever sensors you've got, it will display. So you get all the radar, so you don't lose anything by upgrading to this option. And obviously it works the same going forwards. So we just move forward a bit up to a parked car. There you go, and you just pick that up fine. So to summarise, I think this is a fantastic bit of kit. Does exactly what you'd expect and what it should. It's quick and it's accurate, and it's got a great sound quality. Definitely something I'd recommend. So that was my overview of the Kenwood DNX 521 DAB, which is a Volkswagen approved accessory. Thanks for watching. Watch some of my other videos on Rob Pug UK.